Now what we're gonna do is edit the camera script some more, and we're gonna add in some more if statements, and we're gonna be able to zoom and go in and out of the binocular mode. Alright, so if we press the tab button and show binoculars equals false, which it does, it shows the binoculars and all the arrows and stuff. But what if show binoculars is equal to true, which it is after you press tab? Well, we just want the opposite. We want distance meter to equal false. We want the binoculars not active, and all the arrows. Up. And show binoculars is now equal to false. So if we play it and we press tab, I think I might have done something wrong. Oh, we have to put an else if for before if, because when I pressed tab, it made it false, or it was false, and then it made it true, and then this went through. So if I press tab, it shows up. If I press tab again, it'll go away. Okay. And in the update function, I have a lot of else if statements, and I'm just gonna copy and paste and explain what they do. Okay. So else if you press the Z key and show binoculars equals true, then we're gonna zoom. And I haven't defined these variables yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So private var zoom count is an integer and it equals 0. Private var zooms is going to be an array. And actually those have to be an integer. There we go. And in the start function, we want to make the zooms 40, 20, and 10. And that's just going to edit our field of view. So let's go back down. What did I do? 23, 14. Oh, so zooms equals, there we go. Alright, so transform, so if you press Z key and show binoculars equals true, then the field of view is going to be equal to zoom count number of the zooms. So if zoom count equals 0, then it's gonna put 40 because that's the first one. Now, after we make the field of view the next zoom count adds 1 to itself, so the next time you press Z, it will know to zoom in to the next value, and then it does a module operation of 3. So it's just gonna, it's like a circle where it counts from its current position and it loops all the way back to where it's at. So that way we never have to reset our zoom count. Now, I showed you what rotation X and rotation Y were. So if rotation X is less than negative 0.5, so if we're going left with our mouse, less than this value, then left arrow is gonna show up and right arrow is gonna go false. So let me show you. Left, right, up, down. So left, right, up, down. So just go ahead and you can pause the video and write all this information down. Here, I'll go like this. And well, basically it's just if statements. If you're rotating the camera faster than this value, then it's gonna make that right arrow lit dot active equal true, and that just overlays the current arrow. It's pretty self-explanatory. For this one, it's just if you're not moving, if the rotation X and rotation Y have 0 values, then none of the arrows are active. So right now, none of the arrows are active. When I stop moving, none of them are. Okay. So hopefully you wrote all that down and you understand it. And if you don't, you can just post a question on the forum and I'll try to answer it right away. Okay, so if we zoom in, if we press Z 3 times, it's gonna go back. That's what the module operation did. So if I'm in right here and I press tab, it's still gonna be all zoomed in. So what I want to do is make it so if I hit tab and I'm currently viewing the binoculars, I want the transform camera field of view to equal 60, which is the default field of view. So let's zoom in again, press tab, now it's normal. Alright. What else? Oh, and also if I'm at the last zoom, press tab, it goes back to normal. But if I press tab again, it resets itself. But not good enough. See how it skipped the first one? So right now it's at the last one. I press tab again, I press Z. Now it's all the way up here. So let's go to the second one. Let's go to tab, press tab again, press Z. Now it's at the third. So to make it work, we also have to do zoom count equals 0 after we press tab again, and that'll just reset it. So Z, tab, Z, tab, Z. See, it works. You might also be noticing that when I'm in binocular mode, all the arrows like load in the middle all of a sudden. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but they load really fast. Let me try it again. They load in the middle and then they go where they're supposed to be, and they turn themselves off. So in order to fix that, we're gonna probably go into the texture editor and add a new var and make it static. So static variable show binoculars, boolean, make it false. So static means that other scripts can access this boolean variable, and boolean is just true or false. So in the update function, if show binoculars is equal to true, we want our texture, the pixel inset of the texture, to be screen dot width divided by x position and screen dot height divided by y position, then screen dot width divided by x width. So basically the same thing that's down there, and screen dot height divided by y height. And we want to get rid of this. Didn't close my parenthesis again. Semicolon, alright. spelled that wrong. Okay. Let's play it. So now they're not really doing anything right now. They're just like not working. So what we want to do is turn on all the children, make them all active at start. Change the we'll make a function awake. And make texture dot GUI texture dot pixel inset dot width equal 0 at first. That way they won't show. You can see when I'm pressing tab, you can see the arrows on the left. They're turning off and on. But what we need to do is we need to make this boolean true, so this becomes our new pixel inset. So right now our pixel inset, the width of it is 0, so you can't see any of our textures. So in the camera script, when binoculars equals false and you press tab, we also want texture editor dot show binoculars to equal true. Now when I press tab, it's all there and it doesn't start in the center. Tab, see, it's all working now.